probably read the papers and things about our consolidation of our dispatching services. How many have seen something about that? Okay. That is significant because I think some of the way it's been portrayed in the press has been a little bit inaccurate. What I'll tell you is the way that process started was about 3.5 years ago. And it was actually Doug Francis, the police chief down in Hilliard, that asked us to attend a meeting. And we attended a meeting with, and I think this is accurate, with us, Hilliard, Worthington Police, Arlington Fire, Washington Township Fire, Norwich Township Fire, Worthington Fire, Grove City Police, Sharon Township Police, and Perry Township Police. So we had a big full room of people. And we started talking about the topic of consolidating dispatching services. And the thing that has really driven that more than anything else has been there's some changes at the legislative level. And the law changed a couple of years ago to where now, by 2018, we can only have 4 public safety answering points in all of Franklin County that will be funded in part by the state. So that's forcing police agencies, fire departments to all look at consolidation, and it's happening all over the area. What we made a conscious decision at the time, even though we weren't out seeking that business, it became apparent pretty quickly that there was a lot of agencies that thought we could do a good job dispatching for their safety forces. And we thought to ourselves that if this is going to happen and if it's inevitable, we kind of like to be in the driver's seat and make sure that the quality of service that we provide to our citizens is able to be kept at a very high level. Because we feel like if we have to consolidate with another agency, a larger agency, we're not going to have control over that anymore. And we thought that was very, very important for us to maintain that control. So in that time period since then, really there's been 4 agencies that have been pretty much at the forefront of this. It's been us, Hilliard, Worthington, and Upper Arlington. And we did a study. We contracted Kimball and Associates, which is a very large consulting firm that does these kind of studies. Their conclusion was that we should be the driver behind the consolidation if agencies were going to consolidate and go with a public safety department. And since then, since last year, Norwich Township Fire Department has come on board with us. We've been dispatching for them. And Hilliard came aboard early this year also. So we now dispatch for Washington Township Fire, Dublin Police, Hilliard Police, Norwich Township Fire. Are we going to expand further? Probably. But at this point, we're limited by some physical limitations. We actually have to grow our communications center itself before we can take on any more people because it's going to take more dispatchers. We really see this as a cost benefit for everybody involved, and it's opened up some great possibilities. We actually are doing other shared services since then, especially with Hilliard PD and Norwich Township. We're actually going to be sharing our records management system and our CAD system, which is our computer-aided dispatch. In fact, we're going to be signing a contract with them probably in the next couple of weeks. We also, for years, have had a contract and a cooperative agreement with the schools, which continues today. The schools contribute greatly to the department and to the city to provide SROs in the middle schools and high schools. We have officers working with the FBI Violent Crime Task Force, with the Franklin County DUI Task Force, and again, we're always looking for those shared opportunities. So I think that that's going to continue. I think we probably are going to be bringing other agencies aboard, but it's not going to be until we can take them on safely and have enough room for that to happen.